Coming up on the KCRG TV9 News at 6, the Hawkeyes keep fans on the edge of their seats. We'll have all the highlights from today's intense game against Arizona.
This was not exactly the wedding I planned, but it doesn't matter because my mom was here.
Married in the intensive care unit. See why this couple said their vows in the ICU. And finally, safety concerns. Recent hit and runs involving bicyclists has a local group outraged.
You are watching KCRG TV9. Now, from your 24-hour news source, this is KCRG TV9 News at 6.
Well, the intensive care unit at St. Luke's Hospital in Cedar Rapids had some extra visitors today, and the reason was a very first for the nurses on that floor. KCRG TV9's Justin Foss joins us now. And Justin, you were mentioning something earlier about a wedding.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right, Claire. Leanne Troll changed her wedding plans when her mother was sent to the hospital with complications from lung cancer treatment. Now, knowing her mom couldn't come to the church for the ceremony, they brought the dresses, the tuxedos, and even the cake to the intensive care unit. St. Luke's had to adjust their entire unit a bit to put the wedding party in a room. They put it near an exit so the crowd wouldn't get in the way. The hospital staff says this is the first wedding they've had in the ICU, or at least it's the first, they say, in the last 30 years they've all worked there.
In the name of God, I ask Mr. Caleb.
I was very impressed with how the hospital put everything on. I was
Doesn't even
shocked,
look like
actually.
a hospital room, so it went wonderful.
Now, tonight after the football game, we'll show you more of the wedding and explain why, having her wedding at the hospital, Leanne Troll is completing a trifecta with St. Luke's. Claire?
Okay, great story. Very emotional. Thank you, Justin.
You're watching KCRG TV9. Now, from your 24-hour news source, this is KCRG TV9 News at 10.
Well, this afternoon, the intensive care unit at St. Luke's Hospital in Cedar Rapids was packed. KCRG TV9's Justin Foss says it wasn't because of injuries, but instead for a wedding.
On wedding days, usually the attention is on the woman wearing white, and usually it all happens at a church. But then again, this isn't a usual wedding.
No, this was not exactly the wedding I planned, but it doesn't matter because my mom was here.
Last week, Kathy Troll ended up in the hospital after complications from her lung cancer treatment. Her daughter Leanne's wedding plans quickly changed.
So this was a total shock.
St. Luke's staff quickly started working to bring the entire wedding party to the ICU. Leanne didn't even think twice about the idea.
And I said, well, I was born at St. Luke's, work at St. Luke's, might as well get married at St. Luke's. So.
Staff say they've never had a wedding in the ICU before.
Doesn't even look
shocked,
like
actually.
a hospital room.
Now, not all of the plans changed. They are headed to the church next.
I will.
This is just the first part of the wedding. When they go to the church later, they're going to webcast it so the mom can see it in her room. After all, Kathy has been watching over her daughter since birth.
My husband died when I was pregnant with Leanne, so I raised the kids myself. So it's pretty special we got to do all this.
Despite the rarity of having a wedding in an ICU, Kathy still directs the attention to her daughter's weddings.
2 in one day and what, an hour apart or something? That's really something.
That was TV9's Justin Foss reporting. The couple is hoping to honeymoon in Mexico, but they say their trip will depend on how mom is doing.